Are we recording?
All right, we're recording, and we're going to be continuing on this series.
Yeah, we were out for a couple of weeks because we went on an adventure.
Yeah, I did a video a couple
And the
days ago.
car broke. And getting the car transported.
I was going to have a fun Gainesville trip, but instead we had the worst one.
Well, some of it was fun.
Well, it was fun. It's good.
It was fun until the car didn't start.
Well, it was good for the clicks, but not for the experience itself.
Well,
it was good to have happen for the clicks. All right, it was great for the clicks.
okay. Well, the road trip up was fun.
Yeah, the road trip video up.
The Oaks Mall was fun.
Yeah, and that's what, but then
Zoe starting to live stream was fun. And then the car wouldn't start, and it went downhill from there.
And what was originally going to happen is I was going to be filming while Zoe's stream was running, and I was going to film going to the library.
Yeah, we were going to go to the library, and we were going to ride their elevators.
And I was going
and then we were going to go home.
And while we were in the car, I was going to watch Zoe's stream, and I was also going to film myself reacting to Zoe's stream while going to the library. I was going to film. I was going to do
You were going to do a
driving with reaction.
Driving with reaction.
A reaction video type thing. Technically, I wouldn't be showing the stream because technically it'd be one of those.
No, but her audio would be there.
Yeah, her audio would be there, and I would be reacting to it.
And the video would be out the window.
The video would be out the window, and I would be reacting to it. It would be kind of like those reaction videos. I'm not going to say what it is because I think it's dumb. The idea I'm going to react to this shock video and I'm not gonna don't watch this video, but I'm going to film my reaction where you can't see the monitor. That's stupid.
It would have been
It would have been kind of like that.
It would have been a two-person view, yours and hers, of things that were happening, a live stream that was happening, and what was happening with one of the viewers of the live stream.
And basically what
it would have been cool.
It would have been cool. I would have done the film. I would have filmed. And I did let Zoe know, and Zoe said she was okay with me filming while the stream was running. So she was fine with me using her audio as long as I was, and I wasn't showing the stream. I was showing the view. So it would have been perfectly acceptable. But instead, we had the car.
Instead, the car didn't start.
And that's what we got a video of.
Yeah.
Instead, which I thought that
up until the point where the car did not start.
I had good footage.
It was a fun trip. It was a grand adventure.
Yeah, and the video would have been.
And you did get a new vending machine video out of it.
I did get that when I went to Walmart in Gainesville, and I also did a live stream on the way back from Gainesville. Anybody who's been watching this long enough should remember.
Yeah.
Because it was fairly recently. There was a stream leaving Gainesville on my main channel, on my Open It's Rock On channel. If you go to the live stream section.
Yeah, and the ride home.
I streamed live.
To Buc-ee's anyway.
Yeah.
That was fun.
And I streamed it live.
And you streamed it live.
Even though, unfortunately, I didn't have a canned video going, but I still had a fairly decent stream.
Yeah.
And also, remember the St. Augustine road trip? I did stream the St. Augustine road trip live, and I also did a canned video.
Yep.
Which, by the way, for all those watching the second channel, I did post the St. Augustine road trip video, and I did get that edited successfully, and like I said, the live stream was on, so that was cool.
Yeah.
But I just want to...
But we had a less than pleasant adventure after we left the mall.
Yeah.
Because the car didn't start. So I called AAA. Yay, AAA. And it still didn't start. So then they towed it. And I strongly do not recommend the dealership for Hyundai. I think it's Parks is the name. I do not recommend them at all.
They said we stole parts.
They basically accused my local dealership of scavenging parts off of my car and replacing them with junkyard parts.
And of course, while I was reacting to Zoe's stream, I would have encouraged people to watch Zoe's channel. If the stream was left up, I would encourage people to go watch the replay. but because the stream wasn't, I mean, I would encourage people to go watch Zoe's channel because it was promoting it.
Yeah.
And I was going to film my reaction to her stream, and I was going to film the reaction, and I was going to put that up there. I was going to put up driving to the library with a reaction to the stream. I was going to put that up, right, and then have the, now of course I would have quit. I would have had a break from watching the stream when filming the elevators, but for the road trip to the library, I would have filmed the reaction to Zoe's stream, and I would have put that up as its video.
Yeah, that would have been a separate video.
And it would have been it would have been separate from the road trip, but it would still been fun to watch.
It would have been driving to the library while Zoe streams.
Yeah.
That would have been fun.
That would have been
video.
a great video.
That would have been a great video.
I just wish I would have had that.
Yeah.
While I'm watching the stream, but that's what I was hoping to get.
Yeah.
That's what I was hoping to film, was my reaction to the stream for the first time. Because it was a real, and unlike these reaction videos where people watch it and they watch it again, this would have been a legit reaction video because I would have been watching it for the first time. So, and unlike how people fake their reaction videos and watch it multiple times, I would have at least been watching it for the first time, right? I would have at least been, I would have been watching it for the first time.
That wouldn't have been a reaction video. It was an interaction video.
Yeah, but it
you were not reacting to a canned video or to something that had already happened. You were interacting with something that was happening in real time.
Yeah, but I was watching it for the first time.
Now, yeah, look at that.
Oh, that's cool.
No, that's not cool.
What is, oh.
Yeah.
What's that not cool thing?
That's a bucket. Garbage.
Somebody left that there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still recording, yeah.
Yeah, we're still recording.
But that's, somebody left garbage.
Now, I don't know why there's a blue bucket there, but it doesn't belong there.
I thought it had plants or something.
It's got dirt in it. Looks like it has some artillery plant growing in it.
That doesn't belong there, does it?
The bucket? No.
Somebody left.
The artillery plant is native, though.
Yeah, but still, I'm very disappointed in people for leaving that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I am always disappointed when people litter.
Yeah, and they also leave a Coke can probably on the ground, too.
Yeah, there was a Coke can that we spotted last time.
Last time we were here, there was somebody who left a Coke there, which, oh my gosh, man, Coke.
I think it was an actual Coke.
It was an actual Coke, but still, it was...
And it wasn't just a soda can. It was a Coca-Cola can.
Yeah, it was a Coca-Cola can, so it was left there. And somebody left...
Oh, it wasn't left, it was tossed.
It was tossed there and left there.
Yeah,
So,
that's rude.
people are so bad here,
Yeah. Well,
YouTube is getting better, but they're also getting more.
Well, this is only twice where we've seen garbage, right? So that's not too bad. I mean, we've been coming here for ages. Now, we've only been filming for about a year, but...
This has been the first video that we've done in a while of the boardwalk.
Well, we were about due when we went on the adventure, and the car stayed up in Gainesville for a while.
And then I did the St. Augustine road trip.
Yep, and we didn't have the car. And then when the car came back, we still had to get it fixed.
The St. Augustine road trip was the best.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to make sure I say things right and don't say stuff that I shouldn't be, but...
So you had a lot of fun on the St. Augustine trip.
Yeah, the St. Augustine trip.
And you found something that you want to do on your next St. Augustine trip.
Yeah, and that was...
That train-looking thing?
Yeah, I wanted to do the train.
Yeah.
I wanted to do the train, and I'll try and live stream that too, because I want to live stream getting on the train and videotape it at the same time, just like how I did before, so that way people can watch the train and people can tune into it live and then watch the pre-recorded. Because, like I said, I will be watching back these streams and videos.
I have to look up that train and find its hours and stuff. Because doesn't St. Augustine decorate for, like, I know they decorate for Christmas. I'm wondering if they decorate for, like, Halloween or something. Because it would be interesting to go up there and ride the train while it's all decorated for some sort of holiday, right? Would that be more fun?
Yeah.
Maybe. Also more fun to do when it's not so hot. Mm. People.
Yeah, no people here. I didn't realize there was going to be anybody here.
Oh, you know, it's a public park, so there will be other people.
I know that.
And remember, we saw people at the playground area. So, you know,
Yeah, we're just
and
gonna
actually, this is kind of the best time to be at the park. This or early morning.
yeah, I'm just trying to get through this.
And I know, because it's still hot.
We're gonna
I
end
didn't
our-
check the temperature and heat index.
We're going to end our video as soon as we get to the end of this, right?
Yeah, you want to hold while I check the heat index? Got it?
You're just going to have to excuse my finger being in the way of the shot. You're just going to have to excuse if my finger gets in the way.
Temperature is 89 degrees and the heat index is 104. So, it's hot. You want me to take it now?
Yeah. We're getting close to the end of this, though.
Yeah, almost at the end.
We'll check that after the video.
I'll check that when we end.
Because we're very close to the end.
Yeah.
And also, my brother's going to be getting me that 21 balloon real soon.
Yeah.
That's what I mentioned last time I was on the St. Augustine. I mentioned how we were going to get the 21 balloon, because that's something I really want.
I know. You've been wanting a 21 balloon since he turned 21.
And I remember when he turned 21, I had it, but
Yep.
then I let go of it. And,
It
My
was
dad-
not secured properly
my
when we
dad-
took it on a walk.
my dad was a real genius for.
Okay, your dad doesn't know the trick for how to tie, to make a removable tie that's not slippery. And I believe he did double knot it, but he did not tie it tight so it could be untied.
And it was.
But that's not how you do it.
And it became untied as I was walking
Yep,
through our neighborhood. I'm not going to say where it is, but the
Yeah.
balloon flew away,
yep.
and instantly I was all mad. Even though nowadays I wouldn't be like that now. Because now if I lose a balloon, I shouldn't react that way.
Well, you were very upset
Nowadays I wouldn't be.
because we were on a walk and it came unknotted from your wrist and escaped.
Thanks, like
Now,
that.
it's not the first balloon you had escape, and it wasn't the last one that you had escape, but it was a special one because it had numbers on it, and it came from your brother.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that's why now on I might not be bringing it around anymore, because I'll have to be better about that. Because I think I'm getting another one though. A Myar balloon that's 21. I think is what
Yes,
I'm getting.
yeah, he said he got you a 21 balloon.
Hopefully-
And when he has some time off from work, he is definitely going to have us come over and get it.
Yeah. My dad even talked about how I was going to get that too.
Mm-hmm.
My dad was to the point where he told me that I was going to get that.
Yep.
My dad said that the most exciting part is I'd get a 21 balloon out
Yep.
of all this situation, and that's what I really want to get.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I know.
after all this. We're about close to the end, I think, right?
Yeah, I can see the parking lot.
I can see it. So
Through there. There's the parking lot. You can even see some cars over that way. And there's that archway. The one that says, smile, you're on candid camera. Not exactly, but it does say you're on camera. I have no idea where any of the trail cams are.
And we're to the end. So
And we are to the end.
With.
So I will zoom in on the sign. And there it is. And bye-bye.